Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be in Jujutsu Infinite, and today we're going to be looking at the three new world boss drops that came out in Jujutsu Infinite. As you can see, I have all three of them right here: Demonic Hellstomp, Acid Spit, and Mantis Kick. Now, one little thing of discretion, these skills you cannot go like test them out or look at them in Sandbox for some reason. I tried going in there, you can't actually look at them in there. I could be wrong about this and this could be patched by the time this video is out. But as of right now, they're only obtainable and usable in main game. So you can only get them through the three new world bosses: Demonic Hellstomp coming from the Monk of the Lake, Acid Spit coming from the Egg Spawn, and Mantis Kick coming from the Cursed Mantis. Mantis Kick and Acid Spit are both legendary drops. Demonic Hellstomp is a special grade drop. Fortunately, I don't have anyone to test the properties with me on this today, so we're just going to use a NPC. And I would love to do this in Sandbox, because it would be a lot easier to do it that way, but fortunately, don't have that ability to do that right now. So let's go over here, find our NPC. So, starting off, block this real quick. We're going to start off with Acid Spit, get this giant AoE circle, shoot it down, gives out a giant AoE, and if you could see it or not, it gives a damage debuff and a speed debuff to whoever's hit by it. It has a decent AoE and very decent cooldown. It's like a 20-second long cooldown for what the move does. I think that's actually pretty sick. Don't want it to be too short, but can't have it be too long either, because it's not that good of a move in my opinion. Because look at that damage. That damage was 250 on an NPC. Like that's just abysmal. I'm not exactly sure what these moves scale off of either. I would assume that Acid Spit and Mantis Kick are both technique based, and then Hellstomp is strength based. Speaking of which, let's actually take a look at Mantis Kick right here. Go up in the air, send down 2 slashes, and then it breaks off into like 6 separate shockwaves that go all over the place. And then finally, Demonic Hellstomp. You raise your leg up, get this giant AoE circle, and then boom! As you can see, that only did like 1300 damage, and in my opinion, that's kind of awful, considering how long that windup is. And look at that cooldown. 50-second cooldown. To be fair with the fact that it has a big AoE and probably also guard breaks, I would imagine it guard breaks, because that long windup does not constitute that it is blockable. That'd be actually pretty stupid that it's blockable. One more time, I'm going to show off Acid Spit. Minus damage, minus speed, just very, very, very low damage. I don't know why the damage is so low on that. They probably got to tweak it. Mantis Kick. Again, kind of low damage, but it breaks off into all ways. I would say Mantis Kick is pretty useful for investigations, but I don't know. I think they got to take another look at the damage properties of these, not the properties, the numbers of the damage right here, because these damage numbers are really low. I would personally not be using these skills. They're not that good. Maybe you could find a use for Acid Spit and Mantis Kick if you didn't want to have to like spend a bunch of points on like strength and technique moves, but innates exist. So I don't know. It's, to me, I don't know. They might not be that worth it, but they look pretty cool, and I would imagine they probably buff them sooner or later. But for right now, they're not really looking too hot. I would still say that Mantis Kick can probably hang with all the PvE grinders doing investigations and stuff like that. But overall, I gave these moves a solid like 6 out of 10 in total. They're not horrible, but I wouldn't say they're like that good and or anything. I would rather prefer using like something else. You know what I mean? Like the strength skill tree has like much better moves and all that stuff. Like eagle style, spin kick, friggin' shoulder throw, judo throw, all this stuff. I would say I would rather use this, because even though they're single targets, I would still rather use these. And there's plenty of AoE moves that hit multiple targets through innates, like cleave, flame arrow, that all do like 600, 700 damage, to like sometimes to doing like 1500 damage. So I don't know. Honestly, they need a bit of a buff, but they're pretty sick. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to see more, do stick around, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Take it easy.